Welcome to Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. Today we have something exciting to share with you all. We're going to learn about a wonderful word that can make our language more colorful and expressive. This word is very special because it helps us describe things in detail. Can you guess what it is? It tells us more about the things we see, feel, and imagine. It paints a vivid picture in our minds. This wonderful word is called an adjective. Adjectives are like magic. They transform our sentences and make them come alive. Just like an artist uses colors to create a beautiful painting, we use adjectives to add color and excitement to our words. Think about how we choose different clothes to express our mood or style. Similarly, we use adjectives to express our thoughts and feelings more vividly. We can use adjectives in stories to make them more engaging, and even in our everyday conversations to make them more interesting and lively. Adjectives are all around us, waiting to be discovered. I'm so excited to explore the world of adjectives with you. It's going to be an incredible journey full of learning and fun. Let's begin this exciting journey and uncover the magic of adjectives together. Imagine a big red balloon. Picture it in your mind flying high in the sky with its bright, vibrant color catching your eye. Can you see it? The words big and red help us picture the ball. Those words are adjectives. They give us more information about the ball. They tell us about the ball's size and color, making it easier to visualize. Adjectives answer questions about things. Is it big or small? Adjectives help us compare objects and understand their differences. Is it blue, green, or yellow? Adjectives tell us about the color of objects, making our descriptions more precise. Is it soft or hard? Adjectives describe the texture and feel of things, helping us imagine how they might feel to touch. All these words that tell us what kind or which one are adjectives. They help us categorize and identify objects more clearly. When we use adjectives, we paint pictures with our words. We create vivid images in the minds of our listeners or readers. Imagine telling a story without adjectives. It would be dull and lifeless. Adjectives bring stories to life by adding depth and detail. In school, we learn about adjectives to improve our writing and speaking skills. They are essential for clear and expressive communication. Let's look at some more examples of adjectives. For instance, when kids play with different objects, they might describe a ball as round, a toy as colorful, or a book as interesting. These descriptive words help us understand and visualize what they are talking about. A tall giraffe stretches its neck to reach the leaves. Here, the word tall tells us about the giraffe's height, making it easier to picture the scene in our minds. A tiny ladybug crawls across a leaf. The adjective tiny gives us an idea of the ladybug's small size, helping us imagine it better. A fluffy cloud drifts by in the sky. The word fluffy describes the cloud's texture, making it seem soft and light. See how these words give us more information? They tell us about the giraffe's height, the ladybug's size, and the cloud's texture. Adjectives add depth to our descriptions, making our language richer and more vivid. Adjectives help us compare things too. When we say one object is bigger, smaller, faster, or slower than another, we are using adjectives to make comparisons. A faster car zooms past a slower truck. Here, faster and slower are comparative adjectives that help us understand the difference in speed between the two vehicles. A brighter star twinkles in the night sky. The adjective brighter tells us that this star shines more than the others, making it stand out. Each adjective helps us create a clearer picture in our minds. They make our language more precise and interesting. By using adjectives, we can paint vivid images with our words, making our stories and descriptions come to life. So next time you describe something, think about the adjectives you can use to make your description even better. Adjectives can describe so many things. We can use them to talk about colors, shapes, sizes, and even feelings. Think about a round orange. The word round tells us about its shape. We could also say it's a juicy orange, describing its texture and taste. We can use adjectives to describe people too. A kind friend helps us when we're feeling down. A brave firefighter rescues people from danger. The possibilities are endless. With adjectives, we can express ourselves in countless ways, making our language rich and vibrant. Section 5. Special names. Let's learn proper adjectives. Some adjectives are extra special. They're called proper adjectives because they come from proper nouns, which are names of specific people, places, or things. So, a proper adjective is formed from a proper noun and begins with a capital letter. Let's look at an example. Lebanon is a proper noun, the name of a country. We can change it into a proper adjective, Lebanese. We can say, he enjoys eating Lebanese food. Proper adjectives always start with a capital letter, just like proper nouns. They help us connect things together. Do you have a favorite kind of food? Maybe it's Italian pizza or Mexican tacos. Those are proper adjectives too. Section 6. Places we know, proper adjectives for locations. Proper adjectives can also describe things from specific places. If we're talking about a hat from Mexico, we'd call it a Mexican hat. Similarly, a car made in Japan is a Japanese car. A story written by someone from England is an English story. Remember, these proper adjectives come from the names of places, and we always write them with a capital letter. Using proper adjectives adds a layer of detail to our descriptions, making our language more precise and informative. Section 7. Demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives are this or that, these or those. Now let's have some fun with demonstrative adjectives. These words are like pointing with our words. We use this to talk about something close to us. Demonstrative adjectives are followed by nouns or adjectives. For example, we might say, this book is very interesting. This is followed by a noun, which is book. We use this to talk about something nearby. We use that to talk about something farther away. We could say, that bird is singing a beautiful song. That is followed by a noun, which is bird. More examples. We could say, most people love these tiny Japanese paintings. These is followed by an adjective, which is tiny. We use these to talk about things nearby. One more example. We could say, Nathan bought those wonderful puzzles for his little sister. Those is followed by an adjective, which is wonderful. We use those to talk about faraway things. Demonstrative adjectives add clarity to our sentences, making our communication more effective. Section 8. Near and far. More explanation for demonstrative adjectives. These is like this, but we use it for more than one thing close to us. We might say, these cookies smell delicious. Those is like that, but we use it for more than one thing farther away. We might say, those clouds look like fluffy sheep. So remember, this and these are for things near us, while that and those are for things farther away. Demonstrative adjectives are like helpful signs, guiding our listeners or readers to the right objects. Section 9. Let's practice using them in sentences. Instead of saying the dog barked, we can say, the fluffy brown dog barked loudly. See how much more interesting our sentence becomes? Instead of saying, the car drove by, we can say, the shiny red sports car drove quickly down the street. With adjectives, we can paint vivid pictures with our words, making our stories and conversations more engaging and enjoyable. Attention! In part 2 of this lesson, there will be a quiz with more exercises to let you have better understanding. Thanks for being a member in Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. Like, share, and subscribe for more awesome grammar adventures. Thanks! See you in part 2! Goodbye.